Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Count is 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Aaron Judge is the second out of the opening frame.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out. Leave one. Yankees nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. It's baseball on MLB Network. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. D'Lo, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This is on the ground over to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He has a 3-for-12 line. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Betts playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. This is skied into short left center. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Here's Steve Pearce now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
To third. Andujar fields it cleanly. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. We are still scoreless. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's hitless in 6 tries. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Batting 5th.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bounce towards the mound. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 2-3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Here comes the first pitch.
Xander.
Fouled away. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Now a swing and a ground ball out to Tulo at short. And now this is booted by Tulowitzki. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Runner at first following the error. And set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopper foul. From the stretch. Grounded back up the middle. Torres has it. And a glove flip for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
7-7.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he chased it in the dirt. Sanchez corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Gleyber.
1 out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The center fielder, number 11.
Sail into the windup. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Swing and a liner. Foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. Here's Jackie Bradley now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's hitting .429.
The center fielder, Jackie
A ball and no strikes.
Junior.
Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. The 1-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Gardner on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Next for the Red Sox.
That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And it's 1-2. This is line to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Trying to bust him in, Devo, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our Show Track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here.
Into the box, Steve Pearce. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Here's Big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far.